Hi friends, we are going at Bishan Amokyo Park and we are gonna play in the water playground. So we are going with our families and friends, and we are in the double decker bus in the up. That's why there's no driver. So I went to the upper bus because it was very fun because we could see like these calmness, like many trucks passing by. And then now we're gonna go to a bridge. So bridges are like very dark places, like you all might already know bridges. So we already passed through the bridge, and then now we're going to school. So this is one of the schools I don't really want to talk about. And then the other school was my brother's school. When he was primary, it's called Townsville Primary School. And then we are kind of going near Bishan Amokyo Park because they both are near. And I'll tell you one fun fact. Bishan is actually one of the biggest regions in Singapore. I think it's not called a region, it's called a district, but I think it may also not be called a district, but there's two parts. So now we already landed down the bus, so we are walking through Bishan Amokyo Park. So now we're walking through walking to the water playground, and there is the Komodo lizard, or sometimes known as the monitor lizard. We saw that lizard, and then now we are walking to the water playground, and then where we see this very very high building. There's a Singapore flag there, but you guys might not see it. So the other places, we're getting near the playground because we are in the high-rise building and we're waiting in the traffic. So now we are walking through the park to the water playground, which we are doing the speed walk because me and my other friends really wanted to go there. So now this is the water playground. It was very fun with all of these like tiny little islands. That's what me and my friends called them. So now there was bubbles coming. The bubble clips are coming like later, but I'll talk about the playground. So this is a water playground. This is me splashing all around in the playground, jumping in the islands. I had no idea like what was those stuff, but I soon knew that when I pushed it down and then put it up, it literally splashed all the way down. And there was like one of those in the middle which produced all the waters. And I really played there because me and my other friend Suang Rigden, like I think those are all of them, but they are Krishna Didi and Trishna Didi playing in the playground. And then it's called a playground because it had like these places and parts. And this is Suang. He's just standing in this one, which this part of the water playground comes with the most water because it didn't have one of those stuff. So this is me climbing up one of the islands and going down. I literally said a word when I go down because that was a high island. So now we're in this place. So we were supposed to pull down that and pull it up again. So I did, but the clip is coming there again. But this is me splashing all around the playground, and that's me trying to figure out what thing was it. But I didn't know that we had to like go now. And then that's Tanam and the auntie like walking through the islands. And this is me in my tiny little island. Yes, I call it my tiny little island. And then I was like pushing down and the other like distraction. And then I push this down and pull it up in my other tiny little island. And then it like splashed down again. So this me splashing. And it soon come up. Yes, it come out. And this is the water draining down that produced many waters. And these are my other friends who are trying to splash the water. My other friend Rigden had to like command me to put down. And this is Tonam. He did like a little funny thing. And then this, and then there are these playgrounds and opening up. And then this is Joysa, one of my other friends. She was pulling down and pulling up there, and then she exited. So this is me splashing all around and try to get an idea to pull this. And then this is the time where I knew how to pull this down after like several tries, because I didn't even know what was that thing. So this is Riggs, and he's also splashing down there, so we could create a big fun splash. and and this is actually the middle of the playground. Yeah, I already told you that I already producing the water. So now we're in this place. These are Joysa and Sign and and the other people playing. And this is, and I'm blocking the way of this water, and Suwong and Rigjen was making a position to splash the water, and I opened the water up and it created a huge splash, which we really liked. This is me like going inside the water because it was really fun, and the other person was still playing this block the water, but it will be fun to make another splash with that. So yes, and then Rigzen came up again, and I was sitting there in the playground in the waterfall because I really like it. So now this is the calm place. I was still playing in the playground while that was happening, but there was a lakeside here. It was like a very calm place with HDBs and Bishan, and there was some trees. These trees, I don't know what they're called. And then this is me and the others playing like right over there. Yeah, that's the water playground. So this is like my mom like recording all the videos, and this is the Snake River. This goes down to there. I really like the Snake River because it does looks like a snake, because at the head there's an eye and then the eyebrows. So this is me and my friends taking a break, and then this is the bubbles. So the bubbles was by an entertainer, or I do call him the bubble man if I want to. And then he made bubbles, so we really like the bubbles from the bubble man, but I don't really want to call him the bubble man. So these are the other bubbles he was making. And then me and my other friends really liked it, but I was still there, like I was there like not barefoot, or I was just still seeing the bubbles. And then I think after that I was gonna play there. So the bubble man taking it, and there's a large bubble. I was just walking to the bubble because I really wanted to pop one, and suddenly it started to pop by itself. And this is the extreme one. There's many bubbles that we really like to pop because that was one of the nets that produced. And this is a very extreme bubble, and one of my friends swung clock and it evaporated down. And then this is Rigzen and me catching all the bubbles. Yeah, and it was really fun. Because catching and like popping bubbles are really fun by the bubble man. So I was like really near there because I really wanted to go. This is like me after playing in the water playground, so I only went in the sides. So Krishna Didi and Trishna Didi was talking, and then Rigzen was playing with all the bubbles. Like he was like popping the bubbles. Swang also. And of course, I was also popping the bubbles. Just very fun. So this was one of the, that looked like the portal actually, but it was just a bubble, but it popped already. So these are many other bubbles we're trying to pop. And these are more other bubbles that we all really like. And that one looks like very long, like a snake. And then now these are all the bubbles, extreme bubble flip. And then I was trying to catch them, but the bubbles were going too high up for me to catch. So now they're going back to the corners where Krishna D and Trishna D was talking, and the other aunties like also talking. And then this is me in the playground, and this is me in the Lower Pierce Reservoir. This is the Lower Pierce Reservoir. It looks like Reservoir, McPherson Nature Park, but this is just a reservoir. Reservoir and nature parks are different before. And I was very tired here because that was a long walk. So see you guys.